Hey YouTube, this is Annius from the server Fizzcrank, and I'm going to show you some of my add-ons. Alright, so let's start from the top of the screen with Titan Panel. Titan Panel is pretty much your just everything you could possibly want panel. On mine, I have this thing called Broker Location, which tells you your recommended zones and recommended instances. It tells you how to get there. The next thing that I have here is the XP info, and that tells you the total time played on your level, how much XP to level, all that kind of stuff. Next thing I have is a durability add-on. This is not part of the original Titan panel, but it's one of the downloads you can get for it, and it shows you the durability of all of your items and which one has the most damage gone. Another thing up here I have is CritLine summary, and this records your highest crits, your highest normal hits, and it shows percentages for those. Some other things you can have are performance info. It tells you your FPS and your latency and everything. You can have these things that tells you when you have new mail, all that kind of stuff. And then something else that I have up here is Atlasloot, and it's just basically just a loot table for every instance. So, Shadowfang Keep here, looking at that, stuff like that. There's all kinds of stuff that you can, pretty much every instance. The next thing down is going to be my XPBar, and that's XPBarNone, and that has a whole bunch of settings that you can use. And then over here on the right, in the text, that's, and the arrow too, that's QuestHelper, and if you look at my map here, you got waypoints for all this stuff. Next, let's see, down here, this is Recount, and it tells you your damage done, your DPS, things like that. It's mostly for raids and instances. Up here to the left, we have QuestGuru, and it pretty much tells you all about the quests and stuff, and that also affects your default quest panel. Shows you your history, your abandoned quest, your current quest, all that stuff. Let's see, my UnitFrames, these are X-Perl, and they have a lot of settings for these. You can pretty much customize it any way you want, parties and all that stuff. Some of the other things here is in the middle. I have DHUD2, and these are health and mana bars that show you your health and mana, and it shows you your health is the very inside, target's health is outside, and then your target's health and mana is on the way outside. So you can have as much as like 3 of those bars going at the same time. Down here, there's the chat box, and down to the right, there's the combat log. Those are just default settings, and my minimap. My minimap is down here. I moved it using a simpleMinimap. You just pretty much move it wherever you want. It's not something extremely special. And let's see. Over here we have a bartender 4. You can move stuff around, move your bars around, make them different sizes and all that stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much most of my add-ons.